So you think you're in a relationship with an emotionally unavailable man, and you don't know what to do, or you're not sure. What's up? I'm Coach Ken. Thank you for joining me. And in this video, we're going to talk about signs you're in a relationship or you're about to be in a relationship with an emotionally unavailable man, whatever. Now, what's an emotionally unavailable man? An emotionally unavailable man is the kind of person who is not vulnerable, who is not willing to allow you to come only but a certain part of them emotionally, and they're not willing to share. Now, if you ever felt like you're giving it your alls to someone who seems maybe halfway in, this is for you. So let's talk about those red flags and maybe if you're wasting your time or energy. So let's get to it. Number one, he avoids deep conversations. Every time you try to get deep and talk about your feelings or talk about the future or even past experiences, he shuts down, changes the subject, or gives you surface level answers. Now, why does this matter? Because emotional connection thrives with vulnerability. It thrives when both parties are going to a level. Now listen, here's the thing. Now, you don't have to want him to go right away, but over time, if he's not willing to share, that's the problem. Number two, he sends mixed signals. One day, he's all in, texting, calling. He's making you feel like you're number one in his book. He's making plans. But the next day, he's very distant. He seems unresponsive or even cold. Now, why does this matter? Because it's inconsistency. Now, consistency is the key to a healthy relationship. You know, any relationship needs that consistency. Mixed signals keep you confused and questioning and wondering about the relationship. Number three, he's hot and cold with affection. Now, all right. One day, he'll be all over you. The next day, he's not. One day, he wants to be intimate with you. And I'm not talking about just sex. I'm talking about sharing, hugging, embracing. But then the next time, he pulls back. And you might need emotional support. He's in and he's out. You know why this matters? This matters because emotional availability is super important. And when a person doesn't have that emotional availability, the relationship can't thrive. Number four, he avoids to define what the relationship is. You've been with someone. And I often say this, if you've been with someone 6 months, that is, for a man, it doesn't take that long, y'all. If you've been with him 6 months and he doesn't know where you fall, trust me, he knows where you fall. He's put you in a category. He just doesn't want to say what that category is. And if a man keeps saying, no, I don't want to make it serious. I don't know what I want. What that means is, he doesn't want you. He doesn't want you in that way. He might want you in a certain way, but he doesn't want a committed type of relationship with you. Number five, he's overly focused on physical intimacy. Yeah, we're sexual beings. And yeah, I might want to be with you sexually. Yeah, I like that because that's a part of who it is. But most of the time we're together, that shouldn't revolve around sex. And if it does, that means that that's his focus. That means that the primary focus of his relationship is not the mental connection, it's not the emotional connection, but it's the physical connection. And when a person is emotionally unavailable, can we keep it real? A man can have sex with you all day long, and it doesn't mean a thing. It means that we just had good sex. It means that we both popped off, and that's what it was. But it doesn't mean that we're any closer emotionally. Just being honest. Number six, he's unavailable during tough times. Why does this matter? Because when life is hard, for you, if you live long enough, something is going to test your faith. Something is going to test you. And being around a person at that moment in time, being around the right person, and that person steps up because they're a true partner. True partnership shows up in the hard moments, not just the good ones. Number seven, he talks about his past hurts a lot, all the time. He's constantly bringing up his past relationship, his betrayals, or the reasons why he can't trust someone. Red flag, caution, caution, Why is that important? Because if he's talking about it all the time, that means he has wounds that are not healed. And those wounds that are not healed will block any type of connection that you may be trying to have. And that means he's living in the past and he can't be present with you. Number 8, he keeps you at arm's length. He keeps you at arm's length, meaning he doesn't want to get too close. Whenever you talk about it, maybe he doesn't want to help you to get you to introduce you to his family, his friends. He rarely includes you in his personal life. Now, he doesn't want the people that are close to him, you don't know them. The people that mean something to him, you don't know them. Why is that? Because if I keep you at arm's length, if I don't introduce, what people don't know is every time I introduce you to somebody in my life who is close to me, I'm taking a risk. But I'm not willing. When I'm not willing to put you in that vicinity, that means that I'm not emotionally available with you. Number 9, he's inconsistent with communication. You notice how this works. They love bomb you from the beginning. They give you that good morning text. You know how it is. They go, hey, sugar. Hey, love. I hope you have a beautiful day. You're so wonderful. And all of a sudden, what they're really trying to do is get you into an emotional state. And then after a while, 3-4 weeks, especially after you done gave it to him, after y'all done pop, 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 and then he's no longer doing it, not doing it as much. And so then he starts breadcrumbing. First, love bombing, then breadcrumbing. That means he's not emotionally available. Okay? Number 10, he makes you feel like you're asking too much. He makes you feel like you're asking too. Wait a minute, you're asking us to be exclusive after a year? That's too much. You want us to be together every weekend? That's too much. What, you want to come with me to my family holiday outing? Oh, that's too much. Well, what that simply means is you are not, that relationship that y'all have is not that close to him. And if it's not that close to him, he's not emotionally available to you. Look, y'all, recognizing these signs, it's not about pointing fingers. It's about protecting your peace and valuing your time. You deserve to be with someone who's ready to show up in the relationship and be present. Show up emotionally, be present, and it's not someone who's willing to hide their vulnerability at every single turn. Now, if you see these signs, now you might see one of them. That doesn't mean he's emotionally unavailable. But if you see 2 of them, if you see 3 signs or more, look at my face. That means he's emotionally unavailable. Now, you can lie to yourself and you can tell yourself all day long, but the truth is you are responsible for what you know. I've added clarity to your life. Now, whether you choose to accept it or not, it's up to you. But I want you to share it with other people. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back later and listen to it again. All right? Use it as a reference point. That's it. Until the next one, I'm Coach Ken, and I'm out.